Alright guys, we are rabbit hunting with Xena, a red-tailed hawk, and for anyone that's not seen her videos, I trapped her from the wild back in early mid-December, I forget which day, and trained her, and it's called manning, and she hunts with us now. We'll let her go, and we'll try to kick up some rabbits for her, but yeah, she's already killed 2 rabbits so far, and we've hunted several times for squirrels, but it's been so cold here in Ohio, single digits, teens. I think it's in the teens right now, and the squirrels don't seem to come out till midday, and with my schedule with work, you know, I usually can just hunt the mornings, and so anyway, we're going to throw her up here. And I had some subscribers ask about the bells. A few of them said that we should take the bells off because the rabbits and squirrels will hear us coming. Well, the rabbits and squirrels, they will know that we're coming regardless. So I guess Xena did not want to do the intro with us. She's ready to hunt. So the squirrels and rabbits, they know we're coming anyway. Us falconers, we're not real quiet, you know, noisy and everything, but that is on purpose. We want to move the game, jump rabbits. If there's a squirrel in the tree, we want to turn the squirrel around the tree so the hawk can see it. It can't avoid the falconers and the hawk all the time, so it's got to pick one side of the tree. So if we move the squirrels around the tree, the hawk can see that. That's how we kind of work together to expose the squirrels to the hawk. But yeah, the bells have to stay on because they're so stealthy and quiet, and with her coloration of her feathers, they just blend right in. And even with the bells, sometimes I'm like, where's the bird, you know? And then she's just sitting right there in the tree real quiet. So the bells stay on, and we also have telemetry that we track them down if we happen to, you know, if she shoots way ahead to find something or crashes down some brush and I can't find her, I don't hear the bells, we'll pull the receiver out and track her down. So, yep, let's see if we can jump a rabbit here. Oh, there we go. That's good. She is right above me, and there's rabbit tracks in this pile here. Can't believe we didn't get anything out of that. Here she goes.
Go that way. Damn, you see something that far away?
I don't know if that's her flying across the river or that adult red-tail. No, that's the adult. I was like, because the red tail that was...
Oh, here's kid. You got something.
Oh, she got a rabbit. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll give you the... Okay, guys. All right, let me dispatch it. All right, so gave her the lure. I want to get her eating and forgetting about the rabbit. I'll cover the rabbit up with this towel. But yeah, that was crazy. We didn't even know that she went after a rabbit. And we saw that resident red tail fly off, and I couldn't tell if it was an adult or not. And I'm like, well, hopefully that's not Xena, because she went way across this river over there. But no, she was just, the resident was not happy about Xena killing one of her rabbits on her property here, so. She's still got that 1 foot on the head of that rabbit. There we go.
Where we were.
Yeah, no, she saw this from all the way over there, huh?
Yeah.
Because she went up over the trees and then, but you saw her go down. I didn't see her go down. I just saw her fly this way and then I lost sight of her from my angle. All right, guys, so Xena killed that rabbit and then I gave her that leather pad. It's called a lure, and it had a rabbit leg on it from one of our previous kills. She knows the game here. Hop up. So she finished that rabbit leg, and I just gave her another piece of food to take her from the lure. And there's a chunk of bone that she didn't want. But I'll put the lure away, and that's the end of it. She'll eat that, and we'll be happy. But that's rabbit number 3 for her. Been trying to get her a squirrel, but it's so cold. They've been holed up. But yeah, we're gonna do a catch and cook on this one. I'm gonna clean this rabbit up, and we'll see you guys in the kitchen. All right, guys, we're in the kitchen, and I've cut the meat off the rabbit, at least the pieces that I want. I cut the back straps off, which are the tenderloins, kind of like you would a deer. And then I also cut the meat off the hind legs. Everything else that's left on the carcass, I'll chop those up into pieces, and that'll be food for Xena for a day that we may not hunt, or maybe we do hunt, and that's her reward for the next kill. Or if we don't catch anything, it'll go on her lure. But nothing goes to waste other than the guts that she won't eat, or the fur from the rabbit, stuff like that. So I've got the meat here cut up into pieces. All right, so here are the pieces of rabbit that I cut up. These 2 pieces here, the tenderloins. These other pieces are just pieces from the hind leg that I've cut off. I'm gonna use this tenderizer. It's got a flat side and a pointed end. I'm just gonna use this end here, and I'm just gonna tenderize it and just kind of thin it out a little bit. That'll help make obviously the meat more tender, but also make it thinner and crispier when it comes out of the air fryer. All right, guys, there's the rabbit. It is trimmed. I cut the silver skin off and tenderized it, and you can kind of see how it's kind of thinned out, and you can see the little divots in there. That'll help make it crispier in the end when it comes out of the air fryer. And you don't need to use an air fryer. If you just want to put it in hot oil in a skillet or deep fry it, you can do that too. I'm just trying to cut back on the oil a little bit with it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the pieces of rabbit and we're gonna run it through buttermilk wash, and then right into a bowl of, it's called Calhoun Ben Mill Nashville Hot. It's a crispy fry mix for chicken. I've not used this one before. It's been a while since I've even made rabbit or squirrel, but I think this is gonna be good. If you like a little bit of heat, it didn't smell super hot, but we'll see when it's done. But it's the Nashville Hot crispy fry mix for chicken. So we're gonna run this through the buttermilk, and then run it through the fry mix. And then also, if you want to you could do the rabbit like this, put it in buttermilk, and let it sit for like 8-10 hours in the fridge. You can do that too. I'm not super picky on mine, but it may help the flavor a little bit of the rabbit. All right. Going to put that in the buttermilk. And then we're going to move it over to the Nashville hot crispy fry mix. All right, there it is. One of the tenderloins run through the buttermilk, run through the fry mix, and then we're just going to put it right there on the in the air fryer. I'm going to do the rest of these pieces, and we'll see if we can get all of it in the air fryer. I don't have a huge air fryer, but we might be able to get it all in one shot here. All right, guys, there's the rabbit. Like I said, I put it through the buttermilk and put it through the Nashville hot crispy fry mix. I could not get every piece in there, so Xena's going to get a couple pieces of tenderized rabbit. And then I'm also going to do mashed potatoes, which I recommend the Bob Evans, specifically the garlic. I used to make my own mashed potatoes, but these are so cheap and easy and really good. So Bob Evans taters, and I got some green beans cut up. I'm going to put these in the oven. Once the green beans are about done, then I'll start the rabbit in the air fryer. All right, while the potatoes and green beans are cooking, I'll go over the gravy mix. This is a Pioneer country gravy mix. It's nothing fancy, but it's a white gravy, and just follow directions on the back. But I'm just going to put this in a skillet and get the gravy ready while everything else is cooking. All right, guys, there's the plate minus the gravy. I put the rabbit in the air fryer. I did 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other. I think I don't want to say how many degrees, but it's max crisp. I have the Ninja air fryer on max crisp, and I did about 5 minutes on each side, I would say. And you can just watch if you have a different air fryer, just kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, they came out nice and crispy. Green beans are done, mashed potatoes are done. And we are just going to put some gravy here in the mashed potatoes. I just made a little divot there for that. Then we're just going to run a line right across the rabbit here. All right, there we go. There's your country fried rabbit right there. Let's give this a try. All right, let's cut this up and give it a try. The taters are still cooling down there a little bit. Like I said, this is the spicy version of that mix. You can probably just get a plain one if you don't want the heat. But get a little gravy in the taters. That's money. It's actually got more. It's actually got more heat than I thought. I've never tried this one, but when I was when I was rinsing the bowl out, once the water hit that mix, it was starting to get to my eyes. There's a lot more. There's a lot more heat. There's a lot more heat than I expected, but it's good and it is very crispy. That's a lot of heat, but I like it. But that's a good bit of heat. There's different variations of this. You guys can spin off and try your own thing. If and I'm sure squirrels probably, I don't know, I go back and forth certain recipes with squirrel and rabbit. I like one more than the other depending on the recipe. But this is really good. I would think squirrel would be just as good with this. And I do like the spice that this has. It kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think there was gonna be that much heat to it, but that's really good. But yeah, if you guys have any other recipes that you want to throw out there, I wouldn't mind trying them. There's not a ton of wild game recipes out there on YouTube that I've seen. So if you guys have any family secrets, throw them out there, and I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. But appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.